Lower it a little bit down.
We're here. So I'm just going to record on this.
As you should. As you should. And we're here with that, right?
Are we recording? You got to move closer to me.
I'm trying to make sure we get both of us in here as well.
I guess you can hear me, baby. These are green and not blue. This is really tight, but this is recording.
Record. Record. It says it's hearing me.
I know, but that's just the audio. I'm going to try doing...
Ska-da-da-da-da-da. Ska-da-da-da-da-da.
You're so silly.
That's because I love to hear myself in a microphone. And if you could hear what I sound like in the microphone, go ahead, put this bad boy in your ear.
Why do I want to hear that, though? Go ahead.
Because I sound really, really great in a microphone.
Hilarious.
I could have been a radio DJ.
Could you, though?
Smooth Jazz, WJJZ 106.1. Next we have up for you is some Keith Sweat, followed by some Luther. And then we're going to finish it off.
I am cracking up.
What would you, who would it be? Who would we finish it off with? What is it? Quiet Storm. That guy.
I think we were live.
Oh, well.
And then on the computer, but I'm not with it this evening. I don't even know if this is recording on here, and that is going to annoy me.
Well, that's great, because I'm going to go live on the Talk of the Tick.
You do that.
Great. Quiet Storm.
But if you are watching us, if you have joined us, please jump in the comments. Let us know. Give us some likes. Hit the heart.
Oh, you should put this on.
I don't know what's happening.
You should put this on so you can hear what we do here.
Why? This is strange.
Welcome to Mighty Funny.
I'm cracking up. She done added applause.
I did.
Here.
Yes, indeed.
I'm trying to figure things out, like such as.
Okay. Well, So
hi. We don't know who's watching. At least I can't see who's watching.
But welcome to Mighty Funny.
We're telling your followers that you started a live. So
share, like, hit the screen. And welcome to the Quiet Storm.
Go away.
Welcome.
Debbie's here.
Hi. Hi, Debbie.
What is that?
Hi.
I'm cracking up.
I'm on 2 microphones because I have not yet figured out how to hook up these microphones to this soundboard.
See, what happens is she walks in 5 minutes before the show is supposed to start and decides she wants to set up her own little shenanigans.
What had happened was, right, my mind and my body did not correlate that today is Tuesday because usually I'm off.
Debbie wants to join us?
Oh, yeah.
Digital.
Well, get on in here, Debbie. Well, usually I'm off on a Tuesday, and today I was not off on this Tuesday. So my brain said Mighty Funny at 6:00, but my body said that's tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow.
You know what's funny? I swore multiple times today that today was Wednesday.
See, and so it's not just me. It is not just me.
Yeah, but what threw me was this. I live my life based off of school schedule. So like, there was no school Friday. There was no school Monday. So he went back to school today, and technically, I guess in my brain it should have been Monday. But I was like, I don't know. Today was Wednesday in my brain, and I didn't realize it wasn't Wednesday until I joined the meeting that I only have on Wednesdays, and I was like, where's everybody at? It was just my few little people that I meet with on Tuesdays, not the multitude of Wednesdays. So that I was like, oh, today's Tuesday. Today is not the
day you thought it was.
So I am also physically tired, hence that's why we're kind of condensed. I didn't do the whole setup that I normally. Today wasn't the day, but we're here. We're dedicated to being here for the most part on the days that we said we're going to be here.
Right.
Kiddo was sick last week. This one was sick last week.
Oh my God. And I'm still sinused up.
bolstering,
Still.
taking all the emergency, all the immune support, all the whatever, because I'm not trying to get sick. Ying has the flu. So we're here, though. We are here. Mighty Funny is here together again. I have no clue what the date is of the next show. Just know it'll be 2 weeks from now because, again, I did literally next to nothing. I gave it my almost. This evening show is
good.
my almost because I was like, hey, we're gonna do what Yang likes to joke and ask me what hair am I gonna put on. This is the hair I put on for this evening because trust me, about 30 minutes ago I did not look like this. I look like the troll under the bridge.
First of
but
all,
we made it. We thank you guys for joining us. We can actually thank Chrissy, Rye Guy, whatever you people want to call her. You people.
Fly Guy Rye. Riley Fox, she all over there on TikTok Live. Go ahead and follow me. Hit that follow button. Hit Mighty Friday.
Her own TikTok
follow
on the side.
button. Yes, as
we don't have enough followers on Mighty Funny's TikTok yet to go live.
Yes, that would be easy.
If you guys start following us, we can. And even with YouTube, if I want to go live on my phone, we have to have more followers, but I have my laptop set up. But either way, we thank you guys for tuning in this evening. Apologize for my low energy. Hopefully you guys can hear us. We're trying out these new fancy clip microphone things. Right. I don't even know if they're working. Let us know in the comments. Add a comment. Please. Can you hear us?
And let me know, y'all over there, if the feedback is too much, because, of course, what I did not do was bring the stand for a microphone.
You said you're almost as better than people's everything. Oh, I love you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, yes, indeed.
He said, my almost sure did. Look, I'm here, right? I'm here. That's the best I can do. I arrived mostly on time. I think we were live on the laptop, but because I wasn't seeing it, I thought it wasn't working. So that's why there was a bit of a delay, because then I switched to my phone because then I could see what I could see. And Heather said we're loud and clear, so thank you. I got the paparazzi here shoving a phone in my face. I would show you guys this whole elaborate setup, but I don't want to have to sit here and move the phone.
You even got to. I'll do it for you.
Our fancy composer over here, she got a little soundboard. She has applause. She has stuff. So when I go back to actually edit this and upload it on our YouTube channel, it's going to be cool and fancy. So make sure that you guys are following us on all platforms.
She won't be able to hear it because it's on my TikTok Live, unfortunately. But like later on,
but can't you save it?
Oh yeah, I think I can. Hopefully, I don't know.
We're figuring it out, just like you guys are figuring it out.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing in these day and times. We're just figuring it out. Either way. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, we are on TikTok, and we are mostly on YouTube. That's where we want you guys to subscribe. It does not cost anything to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
To subscribe or like.
Everything is Mighty Funny and our Mighty Funny 3. Again, I will be posting this very specific video on both our Instagram and our YouTube. I'm going to start doing some little clippies for our TikTok so that people can get engaged in those. But we're going to go ahead and dive in. What did you say? Your old friend who doesn't know how to work technology is muted the whole thing.
I'm crying.
Well, you're back. We have a bit of a delay. So in the time it took me to read that, you're back. We appreciate you figuring it out. We'll have to add some captions for those who, because there's sometimes where I watch stuff late at night and something happened down here, but we'll figure it out.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Either way.
Shut off on accidente.
But this is what happens when you're live. Why is it off?
Is it off and running? These are the things that we don't know.
Well, we're on Instagram Live, as we said, and I'm able to save the video from Instagram, so that's all that matters.
Fantastic.
We'll figure out the laptop later.
Y'all hit that
Tonight's topic is we are talking about TV shows and cartoons that shaped our childhoods. I was born in 1984, so late 80s into the 90s.
And can you guess, please, what my favorite show my favorite show is?
That was a parlay into when were you born?
Oh, I was born in 93. Okay, 90s, early 90s. All right. But my childhood was, I guess, kind of different because I would just watch cartoons all the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can start. I know these answers. It's not really even a question. It's just a conversation. But
true.
You don't have any shows, like a regular show, it's just all cartoons?
Well, yeah, because all cartoons.
Even as like a teen?
Like even as a teen, it's definitely all cartoons. Okay. Because it's like, all right, because
let's try to like Why did you say why are we telling ages? Because I'm proud of my 30.5 years. I don't look it, sis.
And I'll be 32
So,
in just a few
right,
weeks.
right. I don't care.
Well,
I am not. I earned every one of them 40 the hard way. Like life was rough out here in these woods.
mm,
Life wasn't rough. Parentage, but that's a conversation for another day. I'm lucky I made it to my big old age. Okay. Okay. So let's just say, what do you feel as though are your top three, since you're sticking with cartoons only, that like influenced your childhood?
All right. So, like, all right, when you say childhood, what ages are we doing? Like,
And you guys can drop in the comments your favorite childhood TV shows and cartoons as well. But we'll go ahead and let you. What was the question?
I said, but between what ages? Because, like, when you say childhood,
Yes, you're a big kid.
I need ages.
From the time you remember until, let's say, 12.
Oh, okay, until 12. Definitely. All right, cool. Da 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 da. Powerpuff Girls.
Got her hoodie.
The Powerpuff Girls. Yes,
Yeah,
Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff. Oh, my bad. Powerpuff Girls.
We didn't need to see the undies. This is a PG show.
It is a PG, but you see, Powerpuff Girls. Wait, where's my wallet? Where's my wallet? Powerpuff Girls.
Do you have a favorite
one? Who's my? Oh, I didn't even wear the shirt for my favorite. My favorite Powerpuff Girl of all time will always be Buttercup, and that's because Buttercup is the most toughest, but the most sweetest girl ever. And I'm like, that's me, because like I will ha cha 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 you real quick. You know what I'm saying? You step on the bad side. You step on the bad side, and I'll ha cha cha cha. But then you know what I'm saying? On the other side, I'm an angel.
Okay, I said 3.
Oh,
so all you
true.
have is 2.
Oh, well, no, that was 1 because that was Powerpuff Girls, right?
Okay. That was a lot of Powerpuff Girls.
That was because Powerpuff Girls is like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's go to number 6.
Top 10.
All right, all right, you did all of them, right? So then what else? I guess from 12. You had Dexter's Laboratory. That was
Dexter's Laboratory.
Yes, Laboratory.
Laboratory.
Yes.
Continue.
That was Brian.
All right, you got one more.
Okay, cool. And then, geez, from 12. Boy, goodness gracious. That one's a hard one.
Well, we're gonna just shout out some of the ones in the comments while she's thinking of her 10 I don't know,
right
show.
Right.
Powerpuff Girls just runs the gamut.
It honestly does.
Old school with the Flintstones. That was obviously wasn't per se before our time, but it was, and that was still a cool show. It made no sense, but do cartoons really make sense?
But I like the Flintstones.
Yeah, it was very comical, but it was also like, again, based off that time. If you go back and look at any cartoon like from back in the day, like nowadays, there's so many like problematic themes that you're just like, oh, okay. Shout out to Inspector Gadget. That was the show.
Right.
I don't remember Gem. What was Gem? I don't know what that is. Thundercats, yes, old school 80s.
Oh,
that was
He-Man.
Yes.
He-Man. Yep, that's got to be top. That's got to be in the 3, because by the power of Grayskull, I surely do have the power. You know what I'm saying? If I had the sword that I just bought the other day, I surely got the power. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so yeah, there you go.
Shout out to Power Rangers.
Oh,
we were talking about cartoons, but we can dive into the Power Rangers. We're gonna stick with cartoons for a second.
I guess animation cartoons, because I guess like Power
Rangers is not a cartoon.
But it is. It's not a cartoon. It's not a cartoon, but it is a kid's show.
Okay, we are different. Literally, the topic is shows from our childhood.
That's what I said. We're sticking to animations
or TV shows. That's what we said.
But that's what I said. We're sticking to animation.
No, we're not. Right now, right now we're
cartoon.
talking about animation.
Yes.
Then we will flip over.
Yes.
And we could talk about. No, go please. Sorry, we're being interrupted. We will have an episode though where my munchkin will be here, but that is just not this evening. But either way. So, but yes, we will get back into the Power Rangers. But what is Gem? Jem? Gem? I don't know what the show that is. I feel like it was probably some females, but I still don't know what he was. So did you think of your last one?
Well, Power Rangers can't be it, but He-Man is definitely what I guess.
I feel like that was way before your time, though. Like,
no, but
came out in the 80s.
Yeah, but by the power of Grayskull, I got the power.
So is
I can't say wait a second. Space Coast, Ghost. Space Ghost Coast to
That is
Coast.
inappropriate. You should not have been watching that.
But hey, I was, and it was there, and Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I did not understand that show. And,
So it went over your head, but you watched it.
I sure did because I thought it was funny. Because like, what is this like? What is it? A
Inappropriate for a
praying
child?
mantis
Yes.
thing doing?
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw my Look, I can't even talk about say
Animations.
Animaniacs, but that was a show too. Either way, my all-time top two for right now are going to be Strawberry Shortcake. That was like my favorite cartoon as a child, like young child, with Orange Blossom, because I felt like I got to see a little black girl with her beautiful curly coils on the show. And why am I blanking on my second one? I have both of them right at the tip of my tongue.
That's because it's like Powerpuff Girls.
Rainbow Bright. Rainbow Bright was the second one again. 80s. Those were the shows that I was really into. As you go into the 90s, in regards to animation, I feel like the 90s was the best time cartoon-wise. By the time I was about like, I don't know, say 10-ish, whatever you might be, you started having your Saturday morning blocks on like 80s.
Oh, like Doug. Yeah, my bad. My bad. There's so many cartoons that
Right. So you started having your Saturday morning blocks of cartoons. So you had your Recess, your Doug, your what am I blanking on? Pepper Ranch!
Pepper Ranch, is it really great? Pepper Ranch is the one in a mix. Yes!
Pepper Ranch was our jam, obviously.
Yes.
So the 90s was really a cool time for cartoons because you had both ABC, you had Disney Channel, you had
Freakazoid. Remember that show?
Yeah.
Yes, that was my show. Static Shock.
Yes.
Why? Forgot all about that. See, there's so many cartoons that shaped the childhood of me.
Rugrats, of course.
Oh yeah, dude.
That was on Nickelodeon. You had what did you say? Jim was a rock star. I'm gonna have to Google that, sis, because I have never heard of that show. I guess it came out in the 80s.
No, I feel like I should know
what
this. I feel like I should know what this is. She and the Hologram.
Oh yeah, Jen and the Holograms. I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. I know what you're talking about. Okay, cool. But yeah, so obviously I feel like, again, Chrissy and I are 9 years apart in age, so like our experiences in childhood and things like that and shows that we watched, and then also our parentage of what we were allowed to watch. For whatever reason, that changed over the years. So there was like a point in time where we were allowed to watch like PBS Kids. So you got like your Wishbone, you got your Dragon Tales.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. You had, there was like a math show.
You had Liberty Kids. You had Martha Speaks. You had that one.
Oh,
you
Clifford
had
the Big Red Dog.
Clifford. You had
Arthur.
Oh man!
Every day when you're walking down the street,
da 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 da. Everybody that you meet has an original point of view.
Yeah, got that. Let that do. Yeah, all right.
Let's set that up.
DW. That was like, yes, DW. All the attitude, all the smart aleckiness. Yes, DW, the little sis. We was here. You could just go home, Francie. But regular TV shows, which you guys feel free to keep dropping in the comments, whatever shows you guys were into with your childhood.
Y'all over there, hit that like screen. Let me know if I get this feedback in this microphone.
Regular TV shows, again, I feel like very specific to the 90s. You had that core, like Friday night, TGIF block on ABC, NBC, whatever it might have been. And you got your Family Matters, your Step by Step, your whatever some of those other shows were. Sister, all the cool shows for the 90s that I feel like, you know, your family sitcoms.
Like what was Moesha?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Moesha was a cool show.
Mm-hmm. What was it? Taina. That was that shit. That was that shit. That's the song.
I feel like it was like either...
Oh, Cousin Skeeter?
Yeah. That was before, it wasn't CW. It was called something else back then. The WB. It was something back then. Because
WB. It was WB 17.
Yeah. And then by the time I was in like
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Sorry, the frog. That frog. That frog from WV17. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Apparently, Chrissy was too, sis. She
Yes.
thought she was watching what's it called? Space Ghost Coast to
Yes,
Coast.
Space Coast,
But
Coast
she
to
didn't know what
Coast.
they was talking about.
I mean, I just listen. I just knew it was kind of crazy. It was a little bit out there, and I thought it was funny.
Watching BET After Dark.
I-
Anyway,
and Hush.
by the time I was like a preteen, teen, junior high to high school, that's when I started getting in, away from the cartoons into like your Dawson's Creek.
Go ahead and talk about it.
Your Alias. Dawson's Creek was and still is to this day. I'm not even gonna call it a guilty pleasure. Like I will happily wear it on my sleeve. Like Dawson's Creek was my show. Team Pacey forever. I actually rewatched the entire series during like the COVID quarantine.
Did you see how
that's how
ridiculous they actually
that's how
are?
I saw the snow, the fake snow scene. I was like, what in the world? It was like literally blankets, and it was supposed to be a blizzard. But what used to happen was, again, in our childhood, we went to church.
Oh gosh.
3 days a week.
Gosh, Lord, why'd you remind me?
Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday.
And then every other day of the week when we had prayer.
That was every night. Every night we had family prayer. That was torture. That's what we're talking about right now. Thanks for activating that PTSD.
You're welcome.
I mean, our Father, Hail Mary, and Loretta. Anyway.
He that dwelleth in the most secret place.
I done purged Psalms 91 from my mind. I can give you a verse or two. Bitch knows the whole chapter. We need to stick to the topic.
Under the shadow.
So what used to happen is Dawson's Creek used to come on Wednesdays, I think at 8 o'clock. I should say Hope's been waiting on YouTube. I am so sorry we are not on YouTube tonight. We're only on Instagram. The video will be posted to YouTube tomorrow, though. I apologize for false
Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I just saw that movie like maybe last month, and let me tell you something. That movie, I was sitting go, what?
What was that one where it was like robots or something that you used to sit in like a movie theater and watch TV or a movie? I'm so off topic. Anyway, I need to get back to what we're talking about.
Crickets here. Actually, is it this one here?
They told me
no, that's not it.
Who knew? Chrissy used to watch it? I don't think I watched it.
I don't know what Killer Clowns is, but if it's Killer Clowns from Outer Space, I just watched it from like a month ago.
This was the biggest scaredy cat. She used to, if I remember, Are You Afraid of the Dark on Nickelodeon?
Oh gosh, we're not doing this.
Look, she don't even want to talk about it now.
We're not doing this.
We will watch Are You Afraid of the Dark on Nickelodeon. I think it became on like afternoons or whatever, where, they're telling whatever little scary story, which I would also like to know, and it also happens in today's cartoons. Are You Afraid of the Dark? And also PJ Masks, and there's probably some other cartoons or shows as well. Why are these kids sneaking out their house in the middle of the night? Like PJ Masks, they're crime stopping in the middle. Y'all supposed to be in sleep. And the same with Are You Afraid of the Dark? They used to sneak up their houses and go meet in the woods.
In the middle of the woods to go tell stories. I don't know what Killer Clowns are.
She would always hide behind the couch. But this is what got me, y'all. She would watch the show hiding behind the couch with just her eyes and have her ears so she
No. Here, hold this microphone so I can show you how it's done.
She would watch it, but she didn't want to listen.
Listen, fingers in the ears,
but you didn't
hands around the eyes.
Cover your eyes.
Oh no, that was later on in life. Hands in ears, fingers in ears, hands on the eyes. I peek a little bit, and we're good, and we are all good to go.
I don't know what Eugene is remembering. And maybe we're just not remembering, but neither one of us watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space in our childhood.
No.
And if we did, maybe we purposely blocked it out of our brain.
Yeah, because that is one weird behind movie. I was flabbergasted the whole time. I was sitting here going,
But okay, we need to get back to what I was talking about.
Oh, right,
Dawson's Creek, and how we got into this tangent.
Go ahead.
I know it was Wednesdays. I just don't know what time it was because Bible study was always on Wednesday. And I was literally, we lived up the street from our home church. We would walk.
I think it was like at 8.
Okay, yeah.
Bible study like 7 or something.
Yes.
And you'd like rush to walk.
Yeah. Rush.
She would run. Listen, she would
play TiVo. We didn't have a VCR to be recording it. There wasn't no Hulu streaming, save it, record it. You watched it live or you did not see it. Listen. Period. So we would go to Bible study. I think it was like 6:30 to 8, or it might have been 7, 8, whatever it might have been. And I used to get so frustrated because they would either ask Chrissy to play a song at the end of Bible study, like sing a
Or
song,
you.
or me, even though I intentionally sucked, but that's not the point. Or whatever, they would do something to elongate Bible study, and it would just run longer than what it needed to run. And I would literally run home.
No, first of all, she would play the shortest song she would think.
Him. Boy. I just be out here being myself and be forgetting.
Okay.
Like, what they say? I ain't sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't even remember. Sorry. Like, I done did stuff to all my siblings apparently and just completely forgot it.
Well, first of all, she done locked me in a closet that one time. First of all, knowing I'm scared of the dark and scared of sound, she done locked me. But you will. In 1 second. Let me just tell this story. She done locked me in the closet when I was the ripe young age of 3, 4, or 5, right? Locked me in there, shut the door. Her and my other sister, right? And
what other sister? There's an other sister.
Y'all know. If you know, you know, right? Put in I guess it was a tape. First of all, I didn't know it was a tape. I thought it was real. I thought they was coming to get me, right? There was all types of scary, creepy sounds. I guess it was like witches sounds and like, and I was banging on that door. Talk about that.
I can talk about it, but I'm going to tell the story correctly. I don't even know what you just said. So again, off topic, but sure, we can talk about our traumatizing childhoods,
right?
Apparently scaring our siblings. Apparently, according to the comments, I used to watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space to scare my 6'5", 6 foot, however tall that man is, 3-year older than me brother. He's always been bigger than me, obviously. And always been the scaredest one I ever known. Make it make sense, y'all. How you scared? Are you the biggest one here? And second of all, how does your younger sister? I didn't make that man do nothing. Like, what do you mean? Anyway, and apparently I've just done so. Look, it builds character. That's the crap my mom used to say to me.
It builds character.
Like, you turned out fine. All the gaslighting stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and say that to my siblings. You were fine. But did you die? Though?
But did you die?
Story that she just told out of trauma. Outside of we all had our own bedrooms. There were 6 of us, but all 6 of us had our own bedrooms. And outside of my bedroom was like the linen closet where we kept, towels and sheets and stuff. I'm laughing, remembering. Still scared now. What, because of me? Which is funny because Debbie loves clowns. That's hilarious. Anyway, so we had a cassette tape of, or maybe I don't know who we.
She. No, she.
I had a cassette tape of Halloween sounds, like sounds, which is whatever.
So I wasn't completely wrong.
Screams, yells, and obviously I had a tape player. And for whatever reason, my other sister and I, our middle sister, decided to close Chrissy into the linen closet. You couldn't lock it.
It wasn't the linen closet. It was your room closet.
No, it wasn't.
I swear it was your room closet.
Okay, sure.
Either which way, it was a closet.
But then you would have been in there messing